Howdy, Bob Steen here, aka Waipahu Bob, retired U.S. Air Force Major. Wanted to tell you what I saw today on TV just now, and I'm a little disappointed with our president and our country in this meeting that happened. President Zelensky came today supposedly to sign a mineral deal with the United States that's kind of already set to be signed, to assuage Donald Trump's business interests and getting some money back or whatever. So that was going to happen. Now, all right, the background here is, what, a week, 10 days ago, at the Munich conference, security conference, J.D. Vance laid down a load of shit on the Europeans and essentially sided with the Russian viewpoint. Hegseth conceded Russian points in Germany at the same time. It was like, what the hell is going on? Trump said, Ukraine started the war and Zelensky's a dictator. It's like, what the hell is going on? So, basically flipping 80 years of national security interests of the United States since World War II. It's like, oh, now the Europeans are the enemy and Vladimir Putin's the good guy, at least as far as what they're saying. So then we had the French president followed by the British prime minister in the last few days meet. It looked like, okay, maybe we're getting back on track, pretty good little press conference, seemed to be going all right. Now Zelensky comes today. Now the weird thing about this is, there was a news conference in the Oval Office prior to the meeting. Usually the way it works is you have your closed door sessions and then, or maybe just a quick howdy do, you do your closed door session, then you have a news conference at the end. But for whatever reason, Trump likes crowding everyone into the Oval Office, and that's what was going on here in this conversation. It was going all right. Trump was, then the press starts asking a few questions. It's not too bad. Trump saying, of course he's throwing in a few lies like, we gave $350 billion. No, you didn't, Don. It was more like the 120. And the Europeans are going to get all their money back, but we're not. Well, that's not true either, Don. But anyways, so it's going all right. But then, then freaking that horse's ass of a vice president, J.D. Vance, has to jump in, and he starts, chastising Zelensky, going, well, you come here and you disrespect us in the Oval Office. Did you even say thank you to Donald Trump? And it's like, well, yeah, he did say thank you, JD. That was the first thing he said when they sat down, if you were listening. Then JD starts saying, and you have problems in your country, your conscription, you can't get people mobilized, you're having to force them, and Zelensky says, yeah, we're a country at war, we have problems, we can't say anything. And JD goes, well, we're here for diplomacy. Diplomacy is the way to stop a war. And so Zelensky starts telling me, because look, we tried diplomacy. We gave up our nuclear weapons. Well, he didn't say that part, but they did. In '94, Russia was supposed to respect their sovereignty on the deal they signed after that. Russia didn't. They invaded in 2014, right? Seized Crimea and some sections of the Donbass. They signed a ceasefire agreement then again in around 2015 or something. Russia didn't honor it. They signed a prisoner exchange agreement. Russia didn't honor it. Then Russia invaded again in 2022. So he's trying to explain this to JD. Yeah, we've done this diplomacy thing, and that's why he wants security guarantees this time. But now Trump's wound up because JD's got him wound up. He goes, yeah, that's right. You need to say thank you more, because you don't have any cards. We have the cards. This is Trump talking, right? Zelensky says, well, I'm not playing cards. Trump goes, oh yeah, you're playing cards, but you don't have any cards. We got the cards. We helped you out so much. And if it wasn't for me, it's like, and what are you doing? I mean, they're just double teaming this poor, Zelensky. He is a wartime president of a besieged country, trying to get some help and trying to be reasonable, and they just jumped all over him. Now, apparently, I'm not sure how it's all wounding up, but I heard briefly that they had the meeting, and now Zelensky didn't sign the mineral agreement, and Trump ordered him out of the White House. I don't know if he threw him out or Zelensky. What the hell's going on? But it was just like, this is the most shameful act that that I can think of that's ever happened in the Oval Office or in any bit of U.S. statecraft in the last half a century. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but I mean, we should be backing Zelensky. We shouldn't let Russia get a win out of this thing. And if Donald Trump, screws Ukraine on this, it will be, forever a stain on this country. And I hope it doesn't get to that. But let's all get together and kind of talk to your congressman, talk to your people, and talk it out. We don't want to side with Russia. We're not with the dictators of the world. We're with the free world. And that's where I think we should stay. Get on board, people. Appreciate it.